India has hit back on the anti-India comments made by the Pakistan Army chief, where he issued a wider nuclear threat. How do you see the comments made by the Pakistan Army chief and also the response by India?
Well, I think the comments made are absolutely scandalous and disgraceful. They're reckless. Things like attacking India, having a nuclear exchange is insane. So I think these comments have to be absolutely castigated. I think India's response has been, as I would expect, measured and coherent. But let's not sugarcoat this. I mean, this guy went to Florida in the US and made these incredibly inflammatory comments, and he shouldn't be allowed to get away with it.
Right. So Pakistan Army chief chose US for his nuclear threat to half of the world, and it is his second visit to US in just recent months. Do you think it's a calculated move and to leverage warming up ties to Trump? How do you think should Washington react to such comments?
Well, I mean, I think Washington should have reacted much stronger than it did. I mean, the fact that it was chosen, I mean, Florida, US soil, as you rightly observe, to me, that's a calculated insult by the Pakistani army chief. He chose the United States. Now, I don't understand why America tolerates this. I don't understand why President Trump tolerates this, because ultimately, it's like Pakistan seems to think they can say what they want on such an issue in particular, and they can't, and particularly not on American soil. You know, if he said it in Pakistan, no one would be too surprised because that's what they say anyway. But to come to the US, so he should have been, in my opinion, I mean, essentially, I'd like to see the United States break off diplomatic relations with Pakistan until it changes its ways and starts to behave like a civilized country, which it hasn't done in a very long time, if ever.
Right. America has itself been a victim of terrorism. We have heard from US officials calling Pakistan a phenomenal partner in the past. How do you think US causing up to Pakistan is a big loss for DC itself in the future?
Yeah, well, you see, as I continually argue that the US should align itself with India against Pakistan. That's what needs to happen.